thanks for visiting me here. I want to tell you briefly about a really interesting study I read recently about how a meditation called loving kindness meditation might actually slow aging. So I'm going to put a link to the reference of the study so that you can read it and evaluate it yourself. There's certainly limitations to all research, and including this study, but it was really interesting. It's in a well-respected journal, and I love following up on the current scientific literature that's out there regarding mind-body practices. So I want to offer you basically what I read in that study. So in that study, they did a randomized controlled, meaning that participants, the people who were doing the study, were randomly put into different groups. So they compared a control group to a loving kindness meditation group to a mindfulness meditation group. And they defined, operationalized all of these groups in their study, so you can see more details on that. I won't get into all the details, but I want to give you the gist, and then I want to give you a little loving kindness meditation practice today. So basically what they found in the study, they were examining people's telomere lengths, and telomeres are basically, at least a simplified version of how to explain them, like a biological marker of aging. So generally speaking, our telomeres shorten with age. And so what this study found was over time, telomere length shortened in the control group, in the mindfulness meditation group, but not in the loving kindness meditation group. So it seemed in some way, or at least the author's interpretation of their findings, again, I'm simplifying, but their interpretation of their findings was that the loving kindness meditation group, the loving kindness meditation actually served as a buffer to biological aging. Again, that was the only group that their telomere lengths, their biological marker of aging, actually slowed. It didn't shorten. And this isn't the first study that has looked at meditation in biological aging. There's some studies that have shown really long periods of time of meditation, like intense meditation retreats for like 10 hours. If you could imagine doing that kind of meditation, or actually I don't know what kind of meditation was in that study, but that long periods of time of intense meditation have been shown to increase the length of telomeres. So that is a little bit more than just slowing biological aging, right? It's almost like reversing it. And I'm afraid I'm overstating it at that point, because I know this is a simplification, but it's super interesting. It's so cool that the research has expanded in this way, including self-report measures and how people feel is still really valuable and important. And I think it's just awesome that research is expanding to include different biological markers, including aging, in this work. So I want to give you an opportunity to check out that study yourself. I will put the reference in the description of this video. And if you have any thoughts, let me know. I know it is definitely good to be skeptical, and I just wanted to kind of put it out there as a curious thing and to offer you a loving kindness meditation on top of it. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat, and we will shift gears from that kind of thinking mind to just soaking up this meditation. So go ahead and take a comfortable seat. Just take a breath in together. There's different versions of this meditation. We're going to do a brief one today. You can close your eyes. Just allow these words to wash over you. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be held in loving kindness. May I feel connected and calm. May I accept myself just as I am. May I be happy. May I know the natural joy of being alive. Now repeating in the mind these words of kindness to yourself once again. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be held in loving kindness. May I feel connected and calm. May I accept myself just as I am. May I be happy. May I know the natural joy of being alive. Just pausing here. One palm rest on top of the heart space and the other palm on top. The next step in a loving kindness meditation is to start to expand your circle beyond yourself. And in our brief practice today, I just wanted to introduce you to those loving kindness messages. Just pausing here for another breath or two in honor of yourself. Thank you for being curious, for listening to me ramble on about some cool recent research. I'll try to keep you posted on what else I find. And knowing that you can come back to these words, that you can take care of yourself, maybe even alter your physiological state by being kind to yourself. With the eyes open, thank you everyone. Namaste.